So when I tell people I make over $70,000 per month from my agency and my close rate is almost 65%, which is insane to be honest, the most common question I get is how do you even find the leads that are qualified enough to pay for your services in the first place? So in this video, I'm going to break down the exact funnel and system I use to bring in 40 plus highly qualified appointments every single month for my dental marketing agency. So as you can see here, this is my calendar last month. We had over 75 meetings on the calendar, about 50 demos on a couple onboarding meetings, obviously, or more than a couple. But yeah, this is honestly a dream if you're in the agency or info space to have a calendar packed like this. But before we go ahead and jump in, what my agency actually does. So it's a fully done for you service from lead generation, follow-up, qualification, and appointment setting. This means my clients, of course, the dentist, don't lift a finger until the patient actually shows up in their clinic. That's our pitch. And honestly, it works like crazy and we're getting great results with it. So my client acquisition systems, this is exactly how I'm making 70K per month, just basically off of these acquisition channels alone. Of course, we have organic traffic on YouTube over to the left right here, our YouTube channel. Of course, this is designed to position us as the expert, the authority, and build a lot of trust with our ideal client profile. This is, of course, nurturing potential prospects and also having them in our ecosystem. So if they do book a call organically, the close rate is so high because they already watched our content. They know that we are experts and they know what we offer and they're looking to work with us. So organic is a big part. And then, of course, paid traffic. Main reason why is because you just can't rely solely on organic all the time. So we do, of course, have paid traffic in this as well. This is meta ads, so Facebook and Instagram advertising, direct response, and we target our ICP's pain points within these advertisements, and of course have direct response advertising to collect their information. Of course, there are some other outreach methods that work, and depending from niche to niche, there are some that are better, and of course there are some that don't work. So for my industry, dental, cold calling is kind of irrelevant because you can't really effectively get in touch with the decision maker or the dentist over the phone. So we're just going to briefly touch on some things that can work in other industries, of course, which is cold calling, cold SMS, cold email, organic. And of course, that works for other industries, not specifically ours. Now, cold SMS and emails are something that we're looking into because if we can actually have a qualified lead list, we can directly outreach to the dentist emails and phone numbers. So it's definitely something we're looking into at our company. But in terms of other industries, these are great outreach methods like roofers, pool builders, hardscapers, landscapers, basically any blue collar niche, very good outreach methods. But for my ICP, the dental industry, it's kind of useless. The only ones that we're really interested are cold SMS and cold email. This works for me and my students. So I'm kind of just explaining the strategies in this video, my funnel, how we're able to book consistent appointments and honestly have record breaking months at my company. So yeah, here's like a visual representation of our actual funnel. Of course, ads targeting our ICP and then organic YouTube. So when we do generate the lead through the ad, we send them to a landing page, which we're going to take a look at. So that's going to come up in the next slides. And we redirect everyone to a booking page, which is of course our sales call, and that results in cash collections. Super simple breakdown is essentially just a book a call funnel. I'll show you a little bit of things that we implement with our landing page that can really be a game changer. But then for our organic YouTube, it's basically link in the description, which is, direct them at booking a call. And then of course that results in cash collection. So this is what our funnel looks like from our advertisements on Facebook and Instagram. So when an actual potential client presses on our advertisement, they get rerouted to this landing page right here. As you can see, we have 2 video testimonials, which just helps position us as the authority. Also, we have a qualifying quiz. So what this kind of means is just learning a little bit more about our lead, kind of understanding what their current situation is. So we put them through about a 6-question quiz, 7-question quiz to understand more about the specific lead and the information that we're collecting. After people go through this, they do get redirected to our, of course, like I said, booking page, which is honestly just our sales call page. So now they're going to be able to book a call directly from our page. And this makes our booking rates so high because basically every lead that comes through our landing page always books a call, about 90% of them, because we don't have any holes in our bucket, meaning we don't have any areas where the lead can actually escape without booking a call. So our booking rates are like 90%, which is great for our conversion when it comes to our ABR, which is average booking rate. Now, after a lead actually goes through and books their call, they do get redirected to a thank you page. It just has some basic testimonials and basic case studies right here. Obviously nothing too crazy. And it's just very simple. So like I said, it's a very standard book a call funnel. And this is honestly printing us a lot of money just because we have a proven sales process as well. So the main thing here is how to really effectively start getting predictable appointment flow on your calendar is, of course, by running ads and also starting your organic channel as well. So I recommend to start with about $50 per day in ad spend. I know it's a lot of money. It's about $1,500 per month. If you have nothing, then obviously you have to start your YouTube channel and you have to build a little bit of capital as well to invest into advertisements. But I don't want you to just throw all your money into ads because you need to have a proven sales process as well for you to be able to actually collect cash sustainably and reliably, and honestly just not go broke. So spending $50 per day is honestly kind of necessary because so many people are spending more. It's actually going to allow you to target your ideal client having $50 per day ad spend budget, because without that, you're going to really be dealing with honestly really broke potential clients, people that are like living paycheck to paycheck in their industry. So you really don't want to work with that type of client in general. So really recommend minimum starting off on $50 per day. Uh, in context, I spend about $250 per day on my ads to get about 40 to 50 qualified sales calls every single month. So it gives us that predictable appointment flow. To easily break that down, it's about $7,500 a month on paid ads, and it allows us to have consistent qualified appointments. And of course, if our close rate is super high, we're going to be printing a lot of money. So of course, if you combine this with another lead generation process like organic, cold emails, cold SMS, or even cold calling, your pipeline is going to look exactly like mine. Now, of course, you need to have a streamlined funnel, exactly what I have, which I already showed you. And you're going to have a calendar that's completely booked out month after month. It's just crucial if you actually want to scale your info product or your agency. So I'm actually going to show you what one of our B2B ads actually look like, targeting our ideal client profiles, pain points, and then of course sending them through our funnel and ecosystem.
Full Arch Dentists. We guarantee you more implant and full arch cases within the first 30 days of working with us, or you don't pay us a dime. And let me show you exactly how we do this. First, our team handles your lead.
Yeah, guys. So right off the bat, we have a high level promise, which is very good for marketing. It's a great hook. You need to have a high level promise. And then we have a winning body that breaks down exactly what we do and how we're able to predictably get it results for our clients. So that's a B2B example. It's a 43-second ad. Of course, we test so many advertisements. This is just one example. It allows us to consistently have quality leads come in just because of this funnel, and also our, advertisements in general. They're pretty good ads. So you can actually go look at my ad library on Facebook and Instagram, just Meta Ad Library, look Patient Excel up. You guys can actually go look at some of my ads. Feel free to go ahead and do that. This is kind of our main driver when it comes to setting appointments because it's very predictable. And honestly, we can sustain paid ads quite well if we have a proven sales process, which we do. Now, in terms of actually managing your leads, we use Go High Level. I'm assuming basically all you guys do. Go High Level is the best tool when it comes to running your agency. If you're not using Go High Level, you absolutely need to get on it. So when it comes to actually using Go High Level, we send all of the leads into our pipeline where we can actually manage them. Like I said before, we have about a 90 ABR. A 90% ABR, meaning every lead that we generate, 90% of them book a call, because we have no holes in our funnel, meaning we make the process to actually booking the call super simple for them, but also very effective because our funnel is just so easily outlined for them to, of course, book the call. So the leads that actually do end up not booking, so that 10%, we run a drip sequence. We also have appointment setters to set them into appointments. Of course, the drip sequence keeps us top of mind and actually allows us to convert possible clients later down the line. By using this drip sequence and our lead management, we can recover deals weeks or months later. So it's really important that you actually have some sort of drip sequence or appointment setting in place, because if not, you're just not maximizing the amount of money you can be making. Well, what that looks like, Go High Level, just sending all these people into a funnel. So as you can see, we send our traffic into this funnel, and then that's where our lead management actually conducts. So long story short, what you really just need to focus on if you want to effectively scale to like $30,000 per month is a winning ad strategy. So have your creative, have your budget, and of course set up your ads. That's like the main thing. Now, if you don't have a proven sales process, that's kind of irrelevant as well. You also need a funnel that converts. So that of course is our landing page. Now, if you're spending under $50 per day, I really recommend probably just using a regular Facebook lead form, just because you're going to have a hard time converting actual traffic into leads. And of course, you need to have appointment setting system. So what we just went over, you actually need to be able to set your leads into appointments if you're not converting very well, and if your average booking rate is not that optimized. Of course, you need your proven sales process, and then multiple lead generation aspects, organic and paid traffic. You really want to couple that together. So I really recommend just starting, making a YouTube channel, make sure you know your industry, make sure you actually are an expert in your industry, and then of course, couple that with paid traffic. So when I first started using this funnel, I saw results immediately within my agency. I started this company company back in 2023. I had no results for over a year. I was almost going to quit in 2024. I was doing $3,000 a month consecutively every single month for like a year. It was painful. It was the worst experience that I ever had. It was almost, leading me to the point of actually quitting and just going into a completely new business model. After I implemented this simple funnel, it honestly changed my whole company and basically my whole life. So I have no doubt that if you have a similar sales process and also a funnel, you're going to be able to print 6 figures consecutively month after month. So guys, if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comment section. Also, join my free Discord server. I always reply to people, and there's also like direct access to me, so you can ask me any questions. And if you want to get insane results like I do, then you can book a call with me. And honestly, please, if you cannot invest 4 figures in your education right now, just please don't book a call, because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time either. Because honestly, this month is really packed and I can't even honestly afford to waste any of my time on a call that just doesn't even make sense in the first place. Because honestly, this month, like I said, we're packed and we're about to do 6 figures this month. So yeah, guys, just to show you that this really works, this is my calendar last month. If you honestly, if you want your calendar to even look similar to this, then is honestly going to be the best way to achieve this. But all right, guys, yeah, that's it for today's video. This is my new channel, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe. And also, I'm going to tag my main channel in the description. That's where I like vlog and, upload just lifestyle videos. I just made 21K on the 4th of July weekend and uploaded a vlog about that. So go ahead and watch that. Saw Ashton Hall, fireworks were awesome. And honestly, just saw a whole bunch of crazy things. So just make sure to go ahead and give that a watch as well. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.